Now we're going to be talking about running plays within the rallies and teaching you a different pattern of when you hit down the line shot, you'll hit a cross court. The pattern we're going to run is a simple wide serve open court shot, and in the rally we're going to do open court shots. So wherever they are, we hit the ball away from them. And that brings up the down line cross court, which is a very natural shot to hit. Whenever you hit down the line, turn your shoulders to a shot and hit the ball cross court. There is a danger to serving the wide serve to the forehand. We're practicing the pattern. That should be more of a wide serve. He should step. He goes down the line. You take the cross court. You already know you're going to serve wide, and the second shot will be the open court. So if you go down the line to your forehand, then go down the line to your backhand, hit cross court backhand. Go to your forehand, hit down the line forehand. No matter where the ball goes, you'll be hitting the ball cross court. That's the whole situation here. Open court shot. Wide serve, put them into doubles alley, and then you follow it up with a wide open court shot. In terms of helping your learning, you incorporate the zones as much as possible in your thinking pattern. Wide serve, open court shot. What zone are we hitting from there? Right? I walk over and I hit a yellow zone backhand, so I'm going to hit an aggressive cross court backhand. Remember, this zone is all about controlling the center of the court. So we modify the zone to remind you keep everything out of the center of the court on the opposite side. That's the red zone. Normally you would hit all your shots to the backhand side, and that's why it's yellow to the forehand. But the plan here is know where your forehand is, know where your backhand is, know where your offense and defense is. But we expand it to control the center of the court. Do not hit the middle of your opponent. You want them always on the move. And so I go to that yellow area to the backhand. I can hit an aggressive shot. I take one step. Basically, if you take one step, you can take an aggressive shot. Take two or three, depending how good you are. You can still hit an aggressive shot. He takes a line shot. I'm going to come over and introduce off every down the line, you can hit cross court. This is sort of an adaptation of the wide serve open court shot. But now every down the line gets an open court shot. So when I see you hit the down, as soon as someone hits a down the line on you, you're going to run over there and hit cross court. Be it a forehand, be it a backhand. It's simple logic. I mean, the guy's going to be in front of you, so by hitting cross court, you force him to run to a ball. That's what we really want to see happening. Make them run to a ball. As long as someone takes a step to the ball and controlling the center of the court, they're going to have a hard time. He goes line again, and basically what happens, the pattern just reverses itself. He goes down the line. Now the second shot I will hit will be a cross court backhand. And you want to play with this. I mean, if you're better at hitting down the lines, you could still do the down line off this shot. But most of the time, you want them to run. And once you got them running to the open court, they can play reversals and play behind them. But before you can play reversal, play behind them, you must teach them to run. Every time you have down the line, you're going to hit cross court. And that's what we're doing. Now here's the adjustment to the magic triangle. That is not a magic triangle shot that we talked about previously. But I come in behind it. Previously we talked about this triangle would be extended, and when the ball lands in the triangle, that becomes an approach shot. But for me, that down the line is relatively short, and I have a good step into the ball, and I hit a pretty good cross-court short angle. And so that tells me I have to come into net. And that is a guideline being modified for my abilities. I'm good at net, I have a good cross-court backhand slice, and I'm going to hit that ball and come in. You do notice that when I do this shot, in my head, I know that when I get that shot there, I will come in. So it's already preset in my brain. You hit down the line, I get a good backhand slice at it. The guy's going to run. I see how far he's going to run. I'm coming in. But you can notice that when I hit this shot, my positioning is not that good. And you can see it. I'm hitting it, and he's going to hit the ball right there, and I'm not at the service line, nor am I in the service box. So I'm actually out of position, and I'm drastic. I mean, it looks like the down line is clearly open. But this is where the probabilities come into play. What can your opponent do? It is very difficult to hit a down the line off that harsh cross court. It will not go down the line clean. It will curve a little bit towards me. The key will be I have to accelerate to the ball to get to that middle hash of the service box. Because I hit the cross court, it looks like the line is open, but to hit a backhand down the line off that steep cross court, that's a tough angle change. He can go back to me, and I'm sort of covering it, But I'm relying on the fact that he's not going to be able to strike the ball clean or hard. If they're really good and they can do this, then you cannot come in. But you have to test them and see how good they are. This is a tough shot. Some people can do this. They'll lay off the ball, they'll run back further, they get in position faster, they stay low, and they'll be able to push the ball down the line. But most people can't. And that's what you're playing upon. You're playing about percentages. Tennis is about errors, not about hitting winners. Most of the time, you're going to win matches because of errors. That's good cross. He takes a lot of steps. He gets there. Maybe he could go down the line. But if I'm gambling, if he pushes it down the line, I'll be able to get to the ball. So here we go. Take the shot you. Add two elements to our how to play singles paradigm. You want to play the zones, and then you also want to be able to play the patterns where you go wide serve, open court shot. Then within the rally, you're hitting open court shots. You run them. Every time you go down the line, you will get a cross court reply to them. You will hit a cross court shot and make them run to the ball. That's what we want to see happening. That's the pattern we want to do. By playing the patterns over and over again, you become very good at hitting cross courts off down the lines. You get very good at hitting open court shots. It becomes second nature. You don't think in the course of the point. Then once you train them to run for ball, you play reversals.